very warm welcome to you all here live from the University of Chester's Sports Centre, Anfield, as Callum Paxton called it in Varsity Breakfast this morning. My name is Sam Armitage, and I'm happy to be joined by Callum Paxton.
How are you, Sam?
How long have you been here for?
I've been here since the start, and it's been very, very long. So yeah, it's been a long day. I've been on my feet a lot. We'll see how this ends.
It's
tonight.
been very, very long. That's another soundbite for the soundboard. But anyway, would you describe the atmosphere in here as Anfield?
Well, at the start, we've had a bit of Anfield. We've had Chester fans saying stuff about Salford. We've had Salford fans saying stuff about Chester. It's going to be absolutely electric this evening.
Thought you were about to say that Chester fans have been singing "You'll Never Walk Alone." But anyway, on to the main event for this evening then. Salford versus Chester in Varsity, finishing off with the basketball. And a game that was unable to go ahead last year. Chester didn't put a team forward. Salford ended up doing a bit of a like an exhibition showcase, like a three-point contest. But how happy must all of these Salford players are? Wisdom is there, by the way.
Wisdom is here. Ooh.
Just how excited must all of these Salford players are, especially the second years that were unable to compete in Varsity last year.
Obviously, this is I think the only person to play in Varsity is Wisdom. So this is a brand new experience for all the lads except Wisdom. So they're going to be excited. They're going to be enjoying it. They're going to be up for it. They're going to be absolutely going all guns blazing at Chester. And won't put wrong what happened earlier on this year.
Yeah, especially in Chester, obviously Salford victorious here earlier in the season. However, Chester victorious in Salford. I'll go through the teams as we run through. 3 minutes left. Salford and Chester played in Northern Tier 2A this season. Salford finished 3rd. Chester finished rock bottom. It's back-to-back relegations for the Chester side. They finished with a 1-9 record. However, that one win was against Salford. Salford, on the other hand, a 6-4 record. And, well, the reason that they didn't finish at least joint top this season was because of that loss to Chester at Salford this year. I mean, you were there commentating on that one. How much of a shock was it?
It was a massive shock. Like, Salford were a bit rusty. So were a bit Chester. They started making some mistakes. But I will say, if there was ever going to be a win in that game, it should have been Salford. But Chester did it. They did it the hard way. They got that win. There was a moment where it looked like Salford were going to overtake it and carry on the momentum in the last quarter, but it all fell away in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, well, in the end, that one ended 77-72. The game here in the league ended 68-60 in favour of Salford. Salford basketball have kind of had the edge when it comes to winning in Varsity. Carl, can you go through some of the stats on that one?
I can. Let me grab it up quickly. So last year there was no game, and that was due to, as we said before, 2021. Salford didn't lose that. They lost Chester right here. But then obviously we had no game for 2020 and 2019. 2020. But 2019 we came back with vengeance. They won. Salford did. 2018 another defeat, but then 2017 and 2016 it was Salford wins.
So Salford have seemed to come out on top in terms of the basketball for the past few seasons. It's not been the best few seasons for Chester in terms of basketball the past few years, but with a minute to go, I'll go through the lineups for you guys here. We'll start with the away side. We'll start with Salford. We don't know exactly what the starting 5 will be, but I can have a bit of a guess. We'll start with Ethan Conroy, the captain, number 4, and Joshua Kiere at the back. Wisdom Adedire and Kozi Uchegbu are going to be your forwards, number 12 and number 18 respectively. Maybe Mahmoud Hassan in the small forward position, but if not, then Mo Sam will be in there. As for Chester, I know exactly who's starting for them. The captain, number 1, Mert Gazelle. Number 5, Max Harrison. Number 9, Joe Barwell. Number 11, Nathan Osamateim. Number 21, Harrison Bott. And on the bench for Chester is number 14, Noah Afran. Number 15, Matt Shirley. Number 16, Ben Marsland. Number 17, Matt Johnson. Number 18, Kimani Bailey. Number 20, Ollie Mugridge. For the bench for Salford, it is, well, we're going to see actually as the players come out, and I was completely incorrect. It is the number 25, Fabian Smith, who's going to take that small forward position. And yeah, Wisdom's not starting. Mahmoud Hassan is starting as well. So the starting 5 in full for Salford is number 4, Ethan Conroy, the captain. Number 0, Mo Sam. Number 18, Kozu Chegbu. Number 14, Mahmoud Hassan. And number 25, Fabian Smith. Leaving the bench being number 3, Joshua Kire. Number 12, Wisdom Adadere. Number 15, Michael Kalamag. Number 8, Kelly Obi. Number 20, Ethan Garty. And number 7, David Mabachu. Both sides going for the tip now, and Salford able to win it, and Mo Sam will take it. Miss. Was that hit? Is that the right? Is that the right? I think he shot it in the wrong hoop.
Hold on. What's going on here?
A bit of confusion at the start. Obviously, Kozu Chegbu tipped it to the left. I mean, you guys can see this is on Shot TV. I'm not doing this incorrectly.
Yeah.
I forget I'm not on the radio. I'm also on telly. But. So it's 2-0 to the home side, yes. Mo Sam scoring in the opposition's net to begin the game. That's not exactly the best start for Salford. But anyway, here come Chester. Here's the number 7, who I don't actually have any squad number for. That's never ideal.
So that's a brand new player then. I will try and look out for that. I will say, I've never seen that before. Someone's going in an angle. I'll be honest, I didn't know which way Salford was shooting. Or
well,
Chester.
I'll be completely honest. So obviously, Kozu Chegbu wins the tip, tips it to the left. That means Salford are attacking to the right.
So it's
Mo Sam's kind of just, kind of forgotten the rules. Anyway, here he is on the ball, driving forward, tries to play it back, but in the end it's a turnover and a kickball violation. Goes against Salford. 2 points down, however, Chester yet to score a basket. 10-minute quarters in this one, remember.
I've never had to put on my sheet own goal 2 points for that.
Anyway, here is that number 7 driving forward. Tries to lay in left-handed, misses. It's tipped back out to the guy on the edge of the D for 3. And it's good, and it's Nathan Osametean with the first actual bucket of the game. Here's Kozu Chegbu, drives inside. Foul called. It is going to be on the Chester man there. It's hard to actually tell the Chester numbers until you actually see him. Number 16, Ben Marsland. I've been sent different information in terms of who's starting. Ben Marsland is starting the game. I don't exactly know who number 7 is. Anyway, here's Mo Sam on the ball. Drives into the elbow, misses. Hassan with a rebound, blocked. And out for a Salford ball. Yeah,
it's been a slow start for Salford. Chester have been the better team, but Salford just need to get into this game now a bit more. Stop making little mistakes like they have done at the start.
Here's Conroy. Conroy from deep. No good. Rebound grabbed by Uchegbu. Uchegbu spin move in, and the hook shot with the left is good. And Salford on the board for the first time today.
It's great for Kosi. That is brilliant from him.
Here's that number 7 into the big man in the middle, out to Oseta Mayen. Foul called, and in the end his shot won't count. One of the Salford players called for their first foul again. I'm not exactly sure who.
I think it was number 14.
Mahmoud Hassan is. The ball's thrown across field towards Marsland, but Sam had his hand in the cookie jar, managed to nick the ball off of Marsland, but it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a Chester ball. It's thrown in, and the 3-point shot comes in, air ball, rebound grabbed by Marsland, misses, Bots there to try and grab it, but he tips it out, and it's going to be a Salford ball.
We see that a lot from Chester. Last time we were out against Salford, they are a very aggressive team, especially Harrison Ball. He was very aggressive, loved a little bit for travel as well.
We'll see if he can get away with it here as Conroy drives inside, tries to float and misses. Rebound grabs Salford. Fabian Smith into Kozu Chegbu. Chegbu tries the little move, misses, and a foul called. I'm not sure exactly on that one, but a foul is called against Salford. It seemed a bit, I mean, there was contact there, but I feel like it was a bit,
It was just coming together, really.
Yeah.
Can't really do anything about that.
It just shows how the referees are going to be managing this one. As inbound goes back to the number 7. It's annoying that he's the point guard. We don't know exactly who he is. Here's Bot now. Tries an inside pass, turns the ball over, and here comes Salford with Conroy. Sam driving inside. Tries the right-handed layup, misses, no foul called, and here comes Chester potentially on the fast break. And the three-pointer, no good. Rebound Uchegbu. Conroy driving in on the elbow on the left-hand side. Deflected out of bounds by Ben Marsland on the attempted shot. Ethan Conroy, he's been in a bit of good form towards the end of the season, but goes 0 for 3 at the start of this game.
He had a great game last time out.
And
this is big.
Wisdom Adedire. He's going to come on for Fabian Smith. And, well, you can just tell from the size of him that he's going to be a main guy that Salford are going to go to. And, well, he has been throughout the whole season. Wisdom Adedire probably shocks MVP of the season. Not on the ball yet, but the ball's thrown into Uchegbu. Uchegbu's spin move, layup, good. Goes Uchegbu, the only man with points for Salford so far, and it's 5-4.
You have to say, Kosi deserves it. He's been Salford's best player so far.
Here's Osatamayan. Now out to Guzel. Played into Bot on the elbow. Back out to the three-pointer, no good, and Adedire tips it to Sam. Sam tries to force a fast break, but that was just over the hands of Conroy and out of bounds. Chester, a point to the good. However, if it wasn't for that bit of madness at the start of the game, it would be 4 points to 3 anyway. The three-point shot from that number 7, no good, tipped out to Conroy. Conroy trying to get past his man. He's under a bit of pressure, loses possession, whistle blown, and a travel called against Harrison Bott.
We saw that a lot last time for Harrison. He complains that he's just slides his feet because he's not wearing. It's a bit slippy there, but he liked it. He was doing it very sneakily last time out as well.
Well, Chester making their first substitution of the game. It's Nathan Osatamayan. Out the guy who shot the three-pointer at the start of the game. In comes Joe Barwell. Just a little bit of complaints about the condition of the ground. A bit sleepy for some of the players.
We saw that in the volleyball as well. People were coming out and cleaning, as well as the netball.
There's Hassan with the edgely beyond the arc. Out to Sam. Uchegbu at the free throw line, jump shot, and we've got a bit of a wedgie 5 minutes into this first quarter. Because Uchegbu doing everything so far, and substitution ready to be made. It's going to be the first introduction for Joshua Kiere. And
I think it's David.
The number 22, David Mbachu, coming in, not number 7.
Yeah, I had a feeling it would be that.
Lied earlier. Obviously, Mezzatitos, the regular number 22, not here for Salford this evening. So, David Mbachu taking his number. It's going to be the Chester ball, obviously, as a result of that little wedgie that happened a little bit earlier. Anyway, the inbound into Guzel, the captain for the Chester basketball team. Going into Bot, but Uchegbu's there with his hand in the cookie jar. He tips that pass, but they're able to keep it at Chester with Barwell. Now here's Guzel. Tries to pass it, that's intercepted, but a kick ball against Adedire. I'm not 100% sure about that one, Paxton.
I'm not as well. The ball just seems to just hit him. He didn't move the ball with his feet. It's annoying for Salford, this is, because they are playing all right, but they're not in this game. It's been a very slow start. They need to get back into it, build up that rhythm, get get that aggressiveness that we've seen this season.
Yeah, very slow first quarter so far. 5-4 is the score. The three-pointer attempt is an air ball from Ben Marsland. And the Salford fans are going to lap that up.
They need to get the crowd on their side, Salford, here. The crowd's been very quiet so far.
Here's Sam. Out to Mbachu, driving inside, no good. Ochegbu with the rebound, no good again. It's tipped out to Adedire. Adedire with the jumper, air ball. Ochegbu with the rebound. And finally, at the fourth time of asking, Kozu Ochegbu finishes things off.
Very good for Kosi there. At first he misses, he will do it again, and he will score eventually.
6 points for Kozu Ochegbu. That's all of Salford's points coming by way of Salford's number 18. And Salford take their first lead of the game 5 minutes into the first quarter. Substitution coming in for Chester. It is Noah Afran coming on for the number 7.
I think that could be Matt Johnson. As in, we had 17. It makes sense. It looks like there's no 17.
We'll see if any 17 comes on at any point. Yeah, here's Sam. Driving inside, has to turn. Lovely bit of dribble move then. Goes outside to Bachu, then Okiere on the ball. Josh Okiere driving inside, tries to put it out to Sam, does so. Sam steps back, 2-point jumper misses. The tip is out off of Mbachu for a Salford ball.
See, I thought that came off Chester last, personally. But maybe the ref had a different angle than we get up here.
Salford putting a bit of pressure on Chester on the backcourt, but allow Chester to move forward. Here's Barwell, but steps out of bounds as he catches that one. It's not been the best quality of basketball. We know Salford can do much better.
It's very similar to the game at the start of the season. It was a good quality, but it was an okay match. Bit of rustiness.
Here's Sam driving inside. Throws the ball off of Barwell and out of bounds. Substitutions being made by, well, never mind, no, timeout being called by Coach Kev, and understandable because his Salford side have only scored, despite being in the lead, have only scored 6 points in the first 6 minutes, which is very unlike his team.
It is. We usually see a very aggressive start, a start that makes them go very with loads of points. They're one of the best teams to do that, but they also like to concede the top far too many than they should be, really.
Yeah, Salford scored 691 points throughout the whole of the book season. That's an average of about 69. We played 10 games, obviously. Conceded 656, so didn't have the best points difference, but still in the positives. As for Chester, they only scored 551, so a 5-point quarter is, well, 5 point halfway through the quarter, I should say. It's probably to the norm of Chester, but 756 points conceded. Salford really need to push things and start creating a bit more pressure.
Oh, 100%. They need to push into it and get in this game a bit more. Have that team experience. They've been so good this season. It's now the final game. You haven't played for a couple of weeks, but you know you can win it.
Well, both sides coming out of the timeout. Salford look unchanged. Not 100% sure about Chester.
I think Chester is unchanged.
Yes, it is. So it's going to be the inbound for Salford. Thrown into Ochegbu. Ochegbu tries to nice layup, and that's an unbelievable attempt. Kozu Ochegbu has all of Salford's points so far as Salford lead 8 points to 5.
Kosi, Kengwe, what a goal, what a basket that was. Brilliant spear skill. Just a perfect position. Bit of luck in it, but perfect as well.
Salford, well, Chester immediately turned the ball over, so Salford have the ball back. Here's Sam. Takes a screen from Ochegbu, who has the ball at the elbow, open jumper, good. And Salford have someone else on the board as Mo Sam gets his first 2 points, and Salford on a 4-0 run out of the timeout.
This is the start we wanted from Salford. They finally got it.
Foul called. Is it on the floor or on the shot? I think it is on the shot as the number 9, Joe Barwell, will head to the line for 2. The first free throws of the game coming strangely late into it. 6.5 minutes in as Salford opt to make another substitution. Michael Kalamag coming in for the first time today. He'll take the place of David Mbachu.
So last time Chester played Salford, all their free throws were from Joe Barwell. He was very good at it. So yeah.
Matt Mitchell joining us on the commentary booth almost for a second there. As the first free throw is missed. And Barwell will have a chance for a second. He makes the second. Makes the score 10 points to 6 in favour of the away side Salford. They've been very good defensively so far, but just need to turn it on a little bit in the offence. Can Okiere do so? Lovely spin move, gets blocked on the way up though. Adedere tries to play out to Uchegbu, turns the ball over, now 3-on-1 in terms of in favour of Chester, driving forward, misses, but the foul's called. And Joe Barwell heading to the line for another 2.
Chester going back into this game now. Salford just need to keep building on their start at the start, just off the timeout, just get back into it, being more aggressive.
Joe Barwell from the line. Went 1 for 2 for the last time. Makes the first one this time out though. Joe Barwell and Nathan Osatemeyin, the only players to have scored points for Salford so far. For Chester, I should say. Joe Barwell goes 2 for 2 from the line. He's on to 3 points now, same as Osatemeyin. And the hand in the cookie jar there, but Sam manages to keep possession and forced a foul off of Noah Afan. I think what's interesting in this game is that there's so many more players in the rotation, and Coach Robbie and Coach Kev have to deal with that almost. You see Ethan Conroy sitting in the first quarter. That's not something that would usually happen in the Bucks leagues, but Salford with an 11-man rotation, a 10-11 man rotation, there's way more players to choose from, way more options to run.
Yeah, and sometimes it's a good thing, but sometimes it could be a bit of a bad thing if you've got too many similar players.
Adedere gets his first 2 points of the day, coming off the bench rarely in today's game, but made sure that he was there and gets his first 2 points. Burrell drives forward, late whistle, and another foul, and Barwell will go to the line for 2. Joe Barwell 3 for 4 from the line so far.
So that Ethan's now coming on.
Substitutions being made. The number 8, Ethan Garty, coming on for the first time today.
So Ethan did the co-coms for me against Chester.
And how was he? Was he
was
better
great.
than me?
No.
Okay. Well, that's all good then. As long as he's not coming for my job, that's all that I care about. As Barwell makes the first, it seems like that first missed free throw was just a bit of a missed opportunity for him, as he seems to be pretty good from the line. He's currently, as he makes that second, 5 for 6. All of Joe Barwell's points coming by way of the free throw line, and Salford just needs to be a little bit better at handling him as he drives forward. Here's Adedere driving forward. No foul is called. Another late whistle being called. It did look like a foul as
I think he was waiting for the shot to come in and see what was going to happen from that.
Wisdom Adedere into the foul line. You know what I really like about Chester? They've got the fouls written there, so we don't have to keep count.
Perfect.
Next foul for Salford will put them in the bonus. Chester, I think, have one more. But anyway, Adedere will shoot 2. And Wisdom Adedere, despite being a centre, very, very good from the free throw line.
I'll be honest, other than the score, I was trying to work out what that was. Till you mentioned it, I was like, oh, that is very helpful.
Wisdom Adedere has 3 points after that first free throw went in. Can he make it 4? Yes, he can. Here's Gazelle. Looking to get Chester back on the board. 3-pointer. It's good. Nathan Osatemeyin. Good for 3 again, and he has 6 points, both coming by way of the 3-point line.
You have to say, he's deserved them. They've been great shots from him. Brilliant from Chester, that is. Okay, especially from Nathan.
Gets the man in the air, then out to Garty. Garty shoots good. Ethan Garty with his first 2 points. As Salford's second coming through and providing good minutes for the firsts here. And, you know, we know from the interviews that we've done with Robbie, he is a shooter, a pure shooter. And, well, we've seen it from there as Chester almost turned the ball over there, but Gazelle manages to keep possession, stops, shoots the three. No good. Rebound Uchegbu. And now here's Gartu. Out to Adediri. Tries to find a ball through to Calamag. Misses. Here comes Barwell driving forward. Lou uses his man to Afran and back out to Barwell. It's Afran for three. No good. Rebound Calamag. Gatti drives forward. Stops. Goes out to Kere from deep. It's good!
Josh Okaje, brilliant from you there, my son.
Josh Okiere from deep gives Salford their largest lead of the game. It's 6 points as they lead by 13. Well, they lead by 19 to 13, I should say. Shot out to Bot. Bot, the big man, drives inside. Tries the dream shake, misses. The rebound grabbed. Here comes Gatti taking the ball down. Throws one into Adediri, then receives the ball back. Floater shot. Good. Ethan Gatti up to 4 points. And Salford building a bit of a lead now towards the end of the first quarter. It's been a lot more like them here towards the back end of the first as Chester miss again. Calamag will chase that one down, but it's grabbed by Gazelle. It's played out, and the three-pointer misses at the buzzer, and that draws an end to the first quarter, and Salford putting together a bit of a run towards that. They now lead by 8. It is 21 to 13 in favour of the away side.
You have to say, Salford deserve it after that timeout. It was a beautifully cool timeout from Kevin. And you have to say, since then, it's been pretty much dominant from Salford with only a couple of 3 points and a really good 3-pointer for Chester, really, to get their points.
Yeah, definitely. Well, leading the scoring so far, Kozi Uchegbu has himself 8. As for Chester, it is Nathan Osatamayan with 6. Obviously, 2 for 2 from beyond the arc is the number 11 for Chester. So, you know, very much someone to look out for. Just a few shout-outs. Kaylee Armitage,
Well,
who's listening at home. I've heard.
I'm
So,
fair, no.
You know,
None of my family are,
no.
even though I plugged it to them.
No, well, that is a real shame. Well, Lee Armitage, she's a big Salford fan, and she loves everything to do with Salford sports.
Oh, that's great. That's perfect.
She also listens to. She also, you know, a few days after the sports, watches the best media team in Salford. I've heard.
Which is?
Salford Sports TV.
Ah.
Yeah. But anyway, they're down there. We're up here.
My favourite thing also about Salford is that at Chester, they've got a timer, so we know that there's about 30 seconds before we will go for the second quarter.
Yeah, that is very helpful, isn't it?
For us
Salford
not
back out.
listening.
And we're going to see an Ethan backcourt for the first time
Ooh, so it's double Ethan.
this evening. I'm very excited for that.
I am as well.
Conroy and Garty coming through. Ethan Garty, how impressed have you been for him? 4 early points for the man who's played for the seconds throughout the season, and, well, he hasn't really looked out of shape.
I heard in January he was very close to making the step up. They gave him a bit more time in the second team, and he's definitely ready. I've heard he could be the next Jack Smith from last year, if you remember him. What a player he was.
Yeah, he was very, very good, and well, Jack loved to assist, he loved to score, and Garty showing the scoring so far. Salford turned the ball over immediately, not 100% sure how that worked out. I think, you know what it is? I think it is just a Chester ball because Salford won the tip.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they allowed Salford to inbound there. They've realised their mistake, and now Chester will go. Here's Bailey in for the first time today. He's done for a double dribble by the referee. Well, it's not exactly the best opening 9 seconds into your varsity matchup, really, is it?
It definitely isn't, but we need to see what Chester can do in this second quarter. They were very good, strong in their second quarter in the reverse leg at Salford this season.
Here's Garty driving inside. We know he likes to shoot, misses. Uchegbu with the rebound, and he ain't going to miss from there. Kozu Chegbu, the first player into double digits, as he has 10. And Salford have a 10-point lead.
Exactly, 10-point lead, 10 points for Kosi. He's been unbelievable today so far. Keep it going, Kosi, you've been great.
Well, we're going to call him Matt Johnson, the number 7, because I haven't seen a number 17 come into the team. So he just missed there. Here's Okiere out to Adedire. Josh Akira gets the ball back. He shoots from downtown! Nothing but net. Josh Akira, 2 for 2 from deep. And Salford have started to run away with this one here in the second quarter.
Chester have their own. We've got our own at Salford as well. He's literally said, anything you can do, I can do as well.
Ball inside. Done for a travel. And it seems like these referees seem to be getting on Harrison Bott's case when it comes to travelling.
Oh, 100%. It literally is all that.
So
If you don't look closely at Harrison, he does it a lot. You've got to be fair, keep your eye on it. Something that we picked out last time out these two played.
Here's Garty for 3! Ethan Garty shoots the 3. And Salford are up by 16. And an interception there by Okiere. Not today, but a travel called as he tries to fast break. Chester are going to make a few changes. On comes the captain, Mert Gazelle again. Salford on an 8-0 run to begin the second quarter.
Now, I was looking back at earlier Varsity fixtures, and one came to me. It was 98-33 to Salford. This was in 2017. We could be on for that the way the second quarter is going.
98-33. That's an absolutely insane scoreline.
Yeah. These games have been very tight, other than that one, really. There was a 79-70, a 72-71 for Salford wins these are. So, yeah.
Well, here's Gazelle, the captain, back in. Throws one into Bot. Bot's going to shoot the jumper. No good. But the tip out by Adedire is out of bounds.
Unlucky there from Anueri there. Very unlucky.
Inbound comes out to Bot. Bot looks to shoot, drives inside instead, goes out to Otato Miem for 3. No good. He misses his first shot from deep. Bot with the rebound, misses the putback, and here comes Salford. Adedire driving inside. He ain't going to miss from there. Wisdom Adedire with the 2. Salford on a 10-0 run to begin the second quarter, and this is more like it from Coach Kev's side.
Was a foul there from Wisdom. Well, Wisdom, that was brilliant from him. Great counter there for Salford. Harrison was very annoyed with himself.
It's called a fast break in basketball.
Oh,
A fast break.
Fast break.
Yeah.
I was trying to get the right term. Couldn't remember it.
Well, yeah, Matt Johnson making a good business decision to not challenge Wisdom Adedire.
Actually, I've just noticed there is a 17. So we were wrong with that one.
You're completely wrong, yes. Well, Matt Johnson hasn't come into the game yet.
What?
Has the number 20 come into the game yet?
Right, I'm going to send a message to Anna Clark to check what numbers are on the back of Chester's shirt. He will do some reporting from there.
Okay.
We'll get a Ted Kravitz style.
Okay. As Callum Paxton gives station manager and producer of Varsity, Adam Clark, a little message. I will happily report that Salford are up by 18 here. They're on a 10-0 run at the start of the second quarter, much coming from beyond the arc. Josh Akire, 2 for 2 from downtown. Ethan Garty, 1 for 1 from downtown, and Ethan Garty is on 7. Is there a number 20 for...
It's hard to tell.
I think the guy at the right is number 20.
Yeah.
So I think there's just an extra man that they haven't given me the name of.
Which is very annoying, but I've also looked on their socials, and the team they put on there is the same team that we've got. So it's definitely a different number at some point.
Number 15, Matt Shirley.
And what's now not fun, if you look, I think someone's about to come on that has no number for Liverpool, for Chester.
Liverpool.
I know.
We're not actually at Anfield, Paxton.
I know.
I have no idea what you're on about here. But anyway, here's Gazelle.
Oh, no,
here's
maybe not.
Gazelle on the ball.
It was
Barwell back in the side. The guy who has 5 drives it in, goes back out to Bot. Barwell beyond the arc, drives inside, tries to draw the foul, no good, misses. Here's Adedire, who'll go point centre and run forward. He's still going, is Adedire, drives inside, stops, pops and out to Smith. Sam, done for a double dribble. Makes a shot, but won't count anyway. The Ethan backcourt pairing didn't exactly last for as long as it could have done, did it?
Oh, I know, but if you look, Ethan Conway can just have that breather, like, and let the second teams get that experience.
Well, I'll let the Shock TV and the Shock Radio listeners know. I've made a little bet with Ethan Conroy. If he scores 20 points, I'm buying him 2 pints at the SU later. So
you're looking pretty safe right now.
At the moment, I am looking pretty safe. He's on none at the moment, so I mean, I hope he gets some points. But anyway, here's Sam driving inside, fouled, no good. Joe Barrell picks up his first. And both Sam will head to the line for 2, and a chance to put Salford up by 20.
The crowd is finally getting a bit of cheers here.
Yeah, I mean, it's packed to the rim with fans around here, isn't it? Anyway, here's Sam from the line. No good on the first.
Unlucky there from Mo Sam. Hits the rim, bounces out and not back in, annoyingly.
And the second shot, no good. The rim don't lie in that case. Misses, and it'll be a Chester ball from the inbound.
Yeah, again, a bit unlucky there as well, because it hit the rim and then went up, but to the side, not straight back down.
Barwell driving forward, uses that number 7, finds Barwell again. That's a lovely bit of play from Chester, but Barwell just misses on the layup. Here's Garty driving forward now. Ethan Garty takes a screen from Muchegbu, drives forward and is fouled on the floor. That shot won't count. Be a sideline ball. Ethan Garty, again, he's playing with confidence.
And when I was speaking to him and being commentating with him, he sounded like that. He was a very confident player, someone who loved to shoot, someone who just loved the sport of basketball.
Well, here he is. Shoots up, doesn't get the foul call. Ball's thrown forward, but Mo Sam says, "Cookies, not today," and then throws the ball off of the number 7 and out of bounds. Mo Sam, we know how good he can be in them hustle situations, and he had his hand in the cookie jar there, and he got the cookies.
He also hit someone from Chester, so we do apologise for that.
I don't. Here he's on the ball, makes a poor pass towards Wisdom, ball's thrown forward towards Barwell, and Chester have their first points of the quarter, coming 4 minutes into it. Joe Barwell is on 7. Ball's thrown into Cozy behind the back! Oh my word, it's unbelievable handles from the big man. As Salford answer immediately back. Ball's thrown in and Cozy says, "That's mine," but unable to keep possession. Chester only have two players who have scored points so far in this one. We're about 15 minutes in. Joe Barwell and Nathan Osatimian. They've also only scored 3 field goals. So it's really good defensive performance from Salford so far. Here's the 3-pointer. No good. Rebound grabbed by Uchegbu. And now here's Hassan back in the game for the first time since starting. Throws it out to Sam. And now here's Garty driving forward. Uses Uchegbu. Uchegbu drives forward, fouls, and one! Goes Uchegbu dominant in the opening stages of this one. Harrison Bott decided he didn't want to try and track him, and ultimately the foul from the number 7. And he just didn't put Cozy off at all as he puts the ball in and has a chance from the line for one more. Now Cozy Uchegbu is not usually the greatest from the line, but I feel like he's going to score this one. What did I say?
Yeah, you called it. Cozy has been brilliant so far today. He's had a dominant performance, very dominant from himself.
I can confirm, as Harrison Bott scores his first 2 points of the game. If you were listening to the Shock Sports pop-up earlier today, you will know that Matt Bound went down with a pretty serious injury, had to be taken off as Mahmoud Hassan from the elbow hits a 2. It delayed the rugby union by about half an hour. He had a bit of a spinal injury, but I can confirm he is down in the crowd now.
Oh, so at least he's been given the all clear from hospital. That's the main thing, and he's all right. He is currently in a net brace though, so.
Oh, he's there.
Oh, is he?
He's just walking about. Yeah.
Oh, it's just that someone's in a net brace. I was thinking it was him.
That might be his net brace. Whether that is Matt's net brace is undecided. As we'll get back to the commentary on the basketball.
I was going to say,
As Gazelle is fouled on the way up by Mo Sam, and he'll go to the line for his chance at his first points of the game. Salford's still up by 19, by the way, if you're just joining us on Shock Radio, but if you're on Shock TV, you should be able to see the scoreboard. But anyway, substitution being made. Ethan Garty, who has played the whole of the quarter so far and has done a very good job, I may say.
He is looking very tired. Just needs a bit of a break. He has run his... Literally, he's played everywhere. He's been everywhere. Running his socks off. Running the soles off those trainers.
Josh Carey comes on for him. Mert Gazelle makes the first from the line. Sorry, I can't count. We were up by 21. It's cut the lead to 20. And Mert Gazelle will miss the second, so he'll remain a 20-point lead. Here comes Mo Sam driving down with purpose, throws it into Hassan. Mahmoud Hassan. Kuzuchegbu driving inside. Misses the shot. Rebound Adedire, and there's the easy 2 by Wisdom. Mert Gazelle from deep. No good. Adedire with the easy rebound. Joe Marshall shaking his head in dismay next to us. He can't believe how dominant Salford have been. Mahmoud Hassan just misses that one, and here comes Chester with Barwell. Leaves one out to Osatumiem for 3, no good, and Chester just resorting to the 3-point shot, and it's not really working for them. Salford just have been allowed to get everything that they want so far. Here's Kozu Chegbu, who's going to try the 3, no good.
Kozu, you've been brilliant, but that maybe not the smartest play there.
Kozu Chegbu, not exactly the most dominant from the 3-point line, and the dunk coming in from Osatumiem, and that's one's going to give the Chester fans something to cheer about. The side are 20 points down, but the first dunk of the game. As Mo Sam will take it back up. Salford just be reminded that they may have to take this one still a little bit seriously so far. Mo Sam called for a charging foul. So that'll be a turnover and a foul on Sam. And changes being made. In comes for the first time today Kelly Obi, wearing the number 7. He'll come in for Wisdom Adedire. Kelly Obi, another one of the Salford seconds. As Joe Barwell will inbound this one. Throws it into Osatumiem. The lengthy number 11 gets his way into the inside, and he has 10, and he's probably been Chester's best player so far. It's just a shame that none of the other players have seemed to kind of carry their weight. As Salford will go again. Izuchegu, who has played every minute so far and has scored most of the points. He travels. Salford with a few poor possessions, 2 turnovers in the last 2 possessions, and then obviously that 3-pointer from Uchegbu, a bit wasteful. As Chester will go again and will continue to try and cut this, albeit rather large, lead down. Here's Gazelle, that's a lovely little bit of dribbling inside there. Mert Gazelle has his first field goal, he's up to 3, and the lead's cut down to 16. And as much as the Salford side are up by 16, I'm pretty sure Coach Kev probably isn't very happy with the way that they've gone about these last 2 minutes. Here's the Sam from the elbow. The jump shot gets a little bit of luck off the top of the rim and bounces in. But Chester immediately on the offense, and Joe Barwell is up to 9 points. This game kind of just taking a bit of a quick pace.
Exactly,
it
has done.
Seconds. That's going to be a kickball violation against Cozy, and
yeah, it has been a very quick quick game so far, and nice quick moves there, and now a little bit of a timeout's been called.
Yeah, obviously Coach Kev not very happy with how his side have gone about the last 5 or so minutes. They were on 40 points about 2 minutes ago, and when you look at how many points they've been able to score this quarter, you'd potentially be looking at a potential 100-point deficit. And as much as, Salford are going to enjoy themselves if they take a large lead like they are here, surely the best way to pour humiliation onto their opponents is by hitting triple digits in a 40-minute game.
Oh, 100%. That's what they want. Like, they want to go through and bullying them. They've been bullying Chester so far. We've seen it with Wisdom and Cozy. Those two together are literally like Laurel and Hardy, Morgan and Wise, Anton Deck. Great partnership. If one of them misses something, the other one will respond and get in.
Yes, Anton Deck.
I was trying to pick up double acts. I couldn't say us two.
Yeah, but I don't think Deck could be very good at basketball, to be honest with you, Paxton. Maybe Ant's a bit tall.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Maybe not Deck.
Deck could be similar size to Ethan.
Carl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert will compare him to the best Twin Towers partnership in basketball in the NBA today. We'll compare him to that for the time being.
Fair enough.
But anyway, it'll be a Chester ball from that kickball violation coming out of the timeout. Ethan Conroy's back in the game. Hasn't played as many minutes as he potentially would have wanted to so far. I know, obviously, he's a very competitive player, is Conroy. But anyway, here's Chester. Bot from the free throw line jumper. Misses. Rebound grabbed by him back. By Obi, I should say. Throws out to Sam. Mahmoud Hassan now. Crosses over. Free throw line jumper, no good. Adedire goes down, no foul called. Here comes Chester on the fast break. I didn't actually see Gazelle there, but he's done really well to keep it in and pass it to the 7, who scores a 3 and whistles called. Salford players unsure as to what it was for.
Has it been given? I don't think it has.
But the basket yet to be, no, it has been given.
It has just been given.
So the number 7, I'm not 100% sure what his name is, has his first 3 points of the game. And, Salford did have a 20-point lead. Chester have gone on a 7-0 run off of the back of it. It's now only a 13-point lead.
And that's the thing with basketball. It swings left and right all the time. It's like Chester are now growing into the game again. Salford need to take control like they did at the start of this quarter.
Well, can Mo Sam be the catalyst for it? He's on the ball now. Has a screen from Hassan, doesn't use it, instead passes it to him. Hassan drives forward, shoots the 2, tries to bank it in, no good. Kozi Chegbu out of the game so far, for the first time today. Here comes Chester, it's played out to Gazelle. Gazelle will step back, pass it out to Bot. Bot with probably the wildest pass you're ever going to see. It cannons off of the backboard, but in the end, an even wilder pass from Adedire goes about 5 yards in front of Conroy and out of bounds. Salford are going to make a substitution. It's David Mbachu in for the second time today. Mahmoud Hassan, is going to come out.
It would have been a perfect turnover there if it just was a bit more precision on it.
Here comes that number 7, the guy who shot the 3 mid, the 3, tries another 3, airballs it this time, but Chester almost grabbed the rebound. Instead, Sam is going to be there for it. Here is Conroy from deep, no good. Rebound grabbed by Mbachu. Tries to throw it out to Sam, but it's intercepted by Osatemien. Osatemien tries to shoot, blocked by Adedire. Not in my house, he says. Here comes Wisdom, nice 1-2 pass with Sam. Sam's fouled on the way up, and Mo Sam will go to the line for 2.
Great defence there from Chester, from Salford, and then Chester just committing a foul when they didn't really need to, really. It was a bit of a tight shot, probably may not been able to get in.
We're 15 seconds into this one. If Ethan Conroy is going to get 2 points from the SU when we get back into Salford, he's going to have the best second half of his career.
Oh, 100%, but he's been in that form. He has been getting better every time I see him play. He's getting better and better and better.
Well, Sam, good from the line for one. He'll have another chance to make it 4 points on his game. And a chance to give Salford their first points in a good 2 minutes. Sam unable to go 2 for 2. Splits the free throws. Here's Otatameyen driving forward. Plays one out, but a good tip out from Conroy. It'll still be Chester ball with 7.1 seconds left on the clock remaining in the half. Gazelle is going to inbound. Goes one out to the number 7. It's then out to Osatamiyen. Shoots the 3. No good. Rebound. Gabriel Bachu then thrown towards Conroy. And the timer is going to run out before Sam can lay that one in. And the quarter will come to an end. And the half will come to an end. Salford extending their lead, but Chester able to kind of pull it back a little bit. Salford were up by as many as 21. However, the halftime score is only a 14-point lead for Salford. It is Salford 43, Chester 29. Callum Paxton, how would you assess that first half?
How I would assess it, it was a slow start for Salford, and then it was a fast, furious second quarter from Salford, and then they lost their thing again. They lost that feeling of being that dominant team. Chester grew back into the game, but hopefully in the second half now they can, and in its third quarter they can submit and go for it, get this lead perfectly done, like get a nice 30-point cushion. It's definitely doable. We've seen it. They've got to train one. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, Salford outscoring Chester in that second half by 20, if my maths is correct, 22 points to 16. And if Salford just carry on and going, I mean, the celebrations are coming from the Salford fans already. They know how solid this Varsity has been for Salford, and this is just kind of the cherry on the icing of the cake. I'm obviously not allowed to say what the score is at the moment. There is a blackout. There will be the trophy celebration after this, but the fans here know that Salford have been very solid today, haven't they? Across all sports, not only the basketball.
And if you think about it, last week was a great week, and then this week today's been a great day as well. I've enjoyed covering like different sports that I would never really cover before. I was on volleyball and doing commentary on that. I can't believe and I really enjoyed doing that commentary and going through it as well.
Thanks, Carl. Should be 2-0. Anyway, Salford will go through some scores then. Kozu Chegbu leading the whole game in scoring. He has 15. As for Chester, they've got one man in double digits, Nathan Osatamiyen. He has 10, but equally, there's only 5 players on a Salford persuasion with points, whereas from a Salford side, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so not as many as I thought, but equally, when you've got Cozy, Wisdom, Josh, and Ethan all on 5+, Mahmood's got 4 as well. It's, there's been scoring coming from everywhere in terms of the Salford's perspective, and I mean, the talk from Coach Kev hasn't really been too long, has it? I mean, players are out there shooting, enjoying themselves right now.
Exactly that, and it's just to keep them going. Like, if I'm looking right now, I can't see where Chester are. I think Chester have gone to the changing room to have a look in there, probably to discuss some stuff. Like, Salford done all their talking on this pitch at the moment, and Chester going behind the scenes, just making sure every little detail's correct. I'm trying to see if they're anywhere, but I think they've definitely gone to the changing room.
It's a pitch. It's a court, not a pitch.
Court, sorry. I do apologise.
Come on, Paxton. Get with it, man. How many basketball games have you covered so far this year?
This is my 4th.
Yeah, you should know by now.
Yeah, I should. And then, how many did I do last year as, interviewer?
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. Get better.
Hey, it's my last one.
I'll cut you some slack.
Yeah.
How many pints are you in?
Say that again?
How many pints deep are you?
0.
Then there's no excuse.
Yeah, exactly.
If I called it a pitch, probably some excuse.
Yeah.
No excuse for you.
Exactly that.
Anyway. The Chester players taking their team talk in the changing room. Salford, Coach Kev's team talk, probably just more of the same, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, something I noticed earlier is that Coach Kevin has been mic'd up by his basketball's media team as well. So expect a reel on that. I don't know if you saw the one.
I did see the one in training with Ethan. It was very, very fun. I mean, shout out the Uni Basketball Instagram account.
Exactly.
It's been very good this year.
Very good. Charlie's taken a massive step up with that.
Charlie Sheridan, the GOAT.
Oh, 100%. Gives us
GOAT.
the team use perfectly as well.
He's over there. He's over there.
Should we just see if he could
enjoying
give us a wave?
No, I don't think he'll be able to.
No.
We can try and get his
attention.
Get his eye. But yeah, no, the guy's been absolutely incredible so far. We're trying to get his attention. It's not working. But yeah, he stood over there with Cedric and Robbie, just chatting away, and
probably talking about like next year. Obviously, I've heard some little rumours.
Okay.
That a certain player may be returning next season. I'm going to leave that out there. It's not confirmed yet, but potentially.
Is it Ovid?
I can't confirm or deny.
Can it be Ovid?
But obviously, should we mention what happened just before the game with Ethan? Before your bet?
I don't know what you're on about.
The weird interview we had with him.
Oh yeah. We obviously had a lovely conversation with Ethan in the toilets, didn't we?
Yep.
It's absolutely amazing. And I mean, Ethan's had plenty of water before today.
So
maybe that's why he's got no points.
I think that's the issue. I think he's had too much water in his system.
Too much water. Well, I mean, he must have got rid of all the water because that was an unbelievable layup.
Yes.
Wisdom with the dunk.
I will say, like, usually when we do this, like, we usually go off at halftime, pull the mics down, have a little bit of a break.
No break here, we're live, pal.
I know, we're literally going all the way to the final whistle. Or final horn, I guess it is. Buzzer. Gotta get my terminology right.
You're just gonna have me in your ear like all night, aren't you? Like,
yeah.
Like you're gonna go to bed tonight, Paxton, and you're just gonna hear me just correcting you on basketball terminology.
Yeah. See, it's unfortunate that Lewis Henderson's not here.
Why is that?
Because it would probably be you and him.
Not just me and him.
Yeah.
But anyway, if we look over, there is a camera. They do have a camera on the.
Yes.
They have a camera on the left.
Yes.
The best media team in Salford. The best media team that offers pre-recorded footage. Just a reminder that we are going out live on Shock TV. Certain media companies can't afford to do that. Not 100% sure why.
I will say, looking at the crowd is 60-40, I would say, to Salford.
Yeah.
I think that's fair to say. We're almost ready to tip off for the second half.
I can also guarantee that about 60, well, not even 60%, 100% of the fans here really respect what Shock TV do for Unisports.
Exactly that.
Providing live commentary, live, to the nation.
I was going to say, like, today we've done, what, double the amount of stuff we did last year? So
yeah, it's absolutely insane, the output that we've been able to do this year. And with about 50 seconds left, just a massive thank you to everyone that's been involved in this. I mean, Grace Hutchinson's on the vision mixing at the moment. She can hear us right now, and I'm sure that she can... Well, I mean, I don't know, is it a good thing that you can hear us commentate?
Yeah, I thought so.
She's undecided. But a massive thank you to Joe
Lander, Matt Green, James Compton helping set it up.
Adam Clark, the producer of the whole thing.
Exactly that. And should we mention people back at Salford?
Yeah, Alfie McCarthy.
And Alex Foreman.
Yeah, him too. And also Sam and Adam would have had to put up with each other for the entire day.
But they both.
If I had to put up with Adam Skin for the entire day, I think I'd go
yeah,
go
but they're both Championship fans. One's in Ipswich, one's the Stoke fan. So.
Yeah, but even then, I'm a Championship fan, but I couldn't deal with.
Yeah, but
I couldn't deal with Adam Skin for 12 hours.
But you're used to Premier League.
I'm really not. But anyway, the second half is underway here at Chester. Chester with possession, a 3-point early attempt by Chester by Gazelle, misses. Sam with the rebound, he'll take the ball forward. Is Adedire driving forward, takes it past Gazelle, no foul called, surprisingly enough. I mean, Gazelle must have done really well to challenge at the rim there. Here come Chester driving forward, again no foul called on the drive forward. Referees seem to have forgotten their whistle in the first few seconds. A turnover by Salford, and things will slow down a little bit as the number 7 drives the ball forward. It's a lovely backdoor cut by the number 8. There's a number 8? Oh no, it's number 9, sorry. Joe Barwell. Anyway, he's turned the ball over. Here's Conroy driving inside, looking for a reverse layup. Throws it into Mahmood, who's fouled on the floor. It'll be Salford ball, but not on the shot. So it'll just be a baseline ball. Mahmoud Hassan will inbound into Conroy. Conroy loses his dribble though, and it's been an uncharacteristic game for Conroy. I don't know if he's out of groove because obviously he's not playing as much as he used to, but he just hasn't seemed to be kind of on the level that we know he can be.
Yeah, exactly that. He hasn't grown into this game yet. Give him time, give him a good couple of minutes, and he'll be back in it.
Let's hope so. But in the meantime, is Gazelle, the opposition captain, throws it out to Barwell. Turns the ball over. Hassan's going to have a one-on-one with Otata Mayen. Takes it inside, misses. It's tipped back, and it's going to be a kick ball, I'm pretty sure. It's gone off of Sam anyway, so it will be a Chester ball, but whether it came off of his foot or not is, well, referee hasn't said, so it'll still be a Chester ball. Otata Mayen will inbound. The number 7 on the ball now. Takes the screen. Goes left. Barwell now. Goes it out to the number 7. Lovely dribble move. Shoots over Callum Mag. No good. Michael Callum Mag in the game to start the third quarter for the second time today. Is Sam driving forward. Out to Callum Mag. Callum Mag for 3, but the whistle's already blown. I think he had a foot out of bounds, so he tried to take it. And, well, I mean, these Salford players should be used to playing on gymnasium floors that have a lot of lines around, but it is still a bit confusing looking at where the actual markings are, because there is a lot of markings for different sports.
I was going to say, there's like, you've got like badminton, and then you've got netball, and then basketball.
Futsal as well. Anyway, Barwell misses the layup. Adedero is going to go all point centre, driving inside, fouled on the way up. Whether it's on the shot is still to be decided. I think it was, so Wisdom Adedero will go to the line for the chance at the first points of the second half, 2 minutes 10 in.
It
actually won't be from some free throws, actually. It will be a baseline ball, so still both sides without score here in the opening stages of the second half. It's starting pretty equally to how the first half started. Very slow.
Exactly that. And Salford slowly growing into this game.
Chester from the elbow, jump shot no good.
Chester defending quite well at the start of this second half and third quarter.
Here's that number 7 again. It's the second pass, Callum Mag. Callum Mag tries to put his hand in the cookie jar, doesn't get anything. It's then thrown out to Osata Mien, who's fouled by Sam, and gestures to the bench, so that was my bad. And a few changes are going to be made. It's Kozu Chegbu gets ready to come in. Salford, I'm pretty sure, if I'm thinking correctly, haven't scored a field goal since Kozu Chegbu got taken out of the game about 2.5 minutes left in the second half, so around about 4 minutes. Shows how dangerous Kozu Chegbu is, as the inbound pass is very terrible. It's still going to be Chester's ball, though. I'm not 100% sure what happened. I think Wisdom just maybe committed a violation whilst doing so. There are some cheerleaders on the court. Let's hope that there's no fast break here, because they might be in a bit of danger if Wisdom runs at them.
Exactly that, yeah.
Ball's inbound to Bot, turns the ball over now, and here comes Sam. 2-on-1 fast break, Sam driving inside, fouled, and he'll go to the line, and I'm 100% sure that this will include free throws.
You finally got something right there after a bit.
Cheers, Colin.
I'm only joking. Now, it's been a slow start yet again for Salford and Chester. Chester have been defensively solid. Salford haven't really found their groove this half. Maybe taking off Ethan may be a good thing, because we get to see Kosi and Wisdom play together. I think when they play together, they're at the best.
Mo Sam good from the line, so we finally have some points 3 minutes into the second half. Sam again splits the free throws, so he's on 4 points for the game. Gazelle will take it back up the other way, and as much as Chester have been decent in defence in the second half, they just haven't really been able to make it click in terms of offence. As they miss again, Salford will go again. Wizard with the rebound. Here's Bachu with the open jumper, misses pretty poorly for what it was. Rebound grabbed by Wisdom though, and tries to find a Bachu again. Throws it out to Garty. Garty finds him Bachu, and Bachu gets Bot in the air with a pump fake. So unlucky on the shot. Uchegbu with the rebound, no good, and Bot this time will grab the rebound. Now here's the number 7 driving forward, pumps it out, but a foul's called. Not 100% sure on who, but if it is on Mo Sam, that's probably going to be quite a few on him.
See, I don't know why that's a foul in basketball, because Mo Sam's trying to not impede. He's trying to move his body away from the guy coming into him. So, yeah, that's his 4th.
Contact, sir. And yeah, Mo Sam's 4th foul of the game. So he's 1 off of being ejected, and we've still got 16 minutes 20 to play in this one. And yeah, Mo Sam's gonna take a breather. In comes Josh Akere. Josh Akere 2 for 2 from deep. They're his only points. He's got 6 so far. He's gonna come and defend the inbound pass. Thrown back out to Gazelle. There's that number 7 again into Bot. Bot on the elbow. Takes it inside, tries the layup, no good. Uchegbu with the rebound. Now here's Garty. 2-1-2 fast break in terms of in Salford's favour. Garty tries the hook shot, no good. Joe Marshall not very happy with that one, sat to the left of me. Checking his head in dismay, but they're handing a cookie jar, and Wisdom says, "Give me that." Now here's Mbachu inside, fouled, no good. He'll go to the line for 2.
Harrison Bott is not very happy with that. And if anything, I think earlier on he may have travelled personally after what he did. But that's the thing with him, because he's very tall.
You just have something against him, don't you?
It was from the last game.
Harrison Bott, if you and you're obviously not listening, but if your family's listening to this, I apologise on behalf of my broadcast partner, Callum Paxton, because he just seems to be out for you.
I'm not allocating it. But I think it's a good thing that you remember someone like Harrison, because he was one of Chester's danger men, really, as well, in that last game. So
such a danger man, he only has 2 points. Anyway, Mbachu makes his first from the line. Unable to make a second, but Mbachu with his first points, the second team player coming in for this one. Here comes Chester. Barwell shoots the 3, no good. Rebound grabbed by Dedere, and we know how dangerous he can be on the fast break. And Bachu gets the man in the air, and a foul called. And well, I don't think there was any malice in that from Joe Barwell. If anything, it's credit to Mbachu, who did so well to get the man in the air, but in the end, Barwell just colliding with his face in there. I'm not sure if that's going to be a technical or not. We will wait and see as David Mbachu receives some treatment from the Salford rehab team. I don't think they were expected to be doing much on the basketball today, but here they are called into action.
It's nice. Big shout out to Vicious.
It's not nice. It's really not nice. No. We don't want to see it.
Yeah, I know, but it's nice for them to be here and providing their services. Voluntary. Always big shout out to them up with their time here for us.
David Mbachu, we're still waiting on the official confirmation from the referees. It is a technical foul. Coach Kev is on the court. As much as he probably would like to play in this situation, I don't think he can.
I think he's just getting some clarification on what happened there. Because I saw it a bit earlier on, he was asking about like somebody in travel. I can't remember who it was. But he was suggesting
Harrison Bott?
No, it wasn't. I don't think so.
The first time ever. But I think I don't think a timeout's been officially called, but I think
it's just happened.
Some time has been given for both sides to kind of talk it out. How important is it that Salford have themselves a coach, and it looks like Chester are just getting some word off of their captain, Mert Gazelle?
It's big. Like obviously we knew last year, Coach Adrian was Chester coach and Salford coach, and they brought in Coach Kevin, who has been who has his own style of play and his own style of how he wants his team to work together. And we've seen that, and him and Adrian have that sort of similar style. So it's nice for the lads to get that sort of style. And obviously this year was a year to understand Kevin's style, and hopefully next year to go for that promotion.
But even then, I mean, like I said at the top of the broadcast, the reason that Salford were unable to win the league, or at least finish joint top, was because of the loss to Chester. So
exactly,
they were still in a position to do so. Beat Sheffield Hallam. Their other two losses, well, their 4 losses came against Chester, Sheffield Hallam, and then Man Met did the double over them. But they did the double over Liverpool, who were up there, and beat Sheffield Hallam as well, who ended up winning the league.
Exactly that, and that's showed how tight that league was. And this year, obviously, Chester only won 1 game last in the season just gone. So obviously, you know how competitive it was. If Chester only won 1 game, shows you the rest of the teams could beat each other.
Very true. Very true. But anyway, the technical free throw to be thrown by Michael Calamag, misses it, but he'll have another, and Salford will get the ball back. Calamag just being kind of consoled by his teammates, as David Mbachu just gets a few more checks on his head after being hit. Calamag misses both free throws. So the man who came on to take the free throws in kind of reserve of David Mbachu misses both of them. Michael Calamag still without points so far today, but Chester still without points in the entire half, and we're almost halfway through the 3rd quarter. Have I cursed it? Not just yet. Rebound grabbed by Chester though. Bot from the elbow. It's good. I have indeed cursed everything. Very sorry to everyone listening on. But anyway, here comes Salford off of the back of Chester's first points. Here's Ethan Carty, and well, he made the first free, so probably gave himself a reason to shoot that one, but that was pretty poor. We're halfway through this quarter, and I can confirm that the scoreline in the 3rd quarter is 2-2.
It hasn't been a good quarter. It's been very rough for both teams.
There's a 3-pointer, no good. We check with the rebound. It's like watching that New York Knicks Philadelphia 76ers matchup a few weeks ago that ended 79-73. Which is incredibly low scoring, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyway, here comes Salford. Adedire inside. Shoot that man.
He should have shot.
He turns the ball over. Here comes Afan into that number 7. Throws one out to Bot, who scored Chester's first 2 points of the quarter. It's thrown out to the man out there, number 16. It's then out to the number 7, who shoots the 3. No good. Rebound, Garty. Ethan Garty, the only man in last season's kit. Feel quite sorry for him. Kozu Chekbu from downtown. Airball.
I don't think it's last season's kit. Apparently it's the women's kit.
Well then.
So he grew the short out of the 3 new players coming in.
Speaking of, David Mbachu back in the side, back in the game. As the chants start ringing around the Chester Sports Hall. Foul called on the inside against Kozu Chekbu. I'm not 100% sure about that one. It looked like he got clean contact on the ball, but must have tapped Harrison Bott's arm in doing so. So it'll be a sideline ball for Chester. Kozu's 3rd foul. Oh, gimme that. David says David Mbachu from the inbound. Now here is Mbachu. Throws one in, and Josh Akira gets both men in the air and falls victim to Harrison Bott, who's a good 6'6",
6'8".
Yeah, just falling on top of him. And I don't envy him, but he'll go to the line for 2. Fouls called. Oh no, timeout's called. So both sides will talk things over. I think probably
I will say
the comments from both sides
Yeah.
is probably why can't you shoot the ball a bit better?
exactly that. It feels very slow this third quarter. There's been lots of stop-start. No one's been able to get a rhythm into this game. Like there's been no rhythm. Like nice little back and forth passing. So yeah.
Well, I mean, I would also like to remind people listening at home that Salford went the last 2 minutes in the first half without scoring. So they have scored 2 points in the past 9 minutes, which, I mean, it's just not really good enough, is it? Their defence has been good, but this has been such a low-scoring affair, which is absolutely insane, given that Salford have 40 points at half-time.
Exactly that. And the fact that there's only been, 2 goals, 2 points this quarter, it's unheard of from Salford. They're very aggressive. They're very good offensively. Like, they've got, over 700 points, including today.
Good save.
See, don't worry, I can do maths. I knew as soon as they hit 9, they got 700.
I mean, surely their cup game probably over 700.
Oh yeah, Jimmy, that's a good point actually, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Salford not exactly being the best against sides who probably you'd expect them to beat. I mean, lost against Bolton in the cup, who are in the second division, the Salford seconds division.
Exactly
And,
that.
Well, I mean, lost to Chester at home as well. Seems to be in a decent position here, though, up 14 with a chance of 2 more with Josh Akira going to the line. No good on the first.
See, the crowd is now finally getting into it a bit more. I think we need a bit more chance. Here we go.
Makes a second, Josh Akira. Well, it's almost a case of once one side starts getting into it, the other side just kind of have to answer back as the 3-point comes in from Marsland. Oh, nothing but net. Ben Marsland has his first points of the game. He comes to lead down to 12.
Finally, a bit more energy in this quarter.
Foul called against Kozu Chegbu. That's his 4th. Illegal screen. Or was it against Adedire? I'm pretty sure it was against Chegbu. Yes, Kozu Chegbu's 4th foul. He's got to keep that under wraps because obviously we know how dangerous he is as a player. As Chester will attempt another 3. It's missed. Adedire grabs the rebound, pushed over. That's going to be a foul against Afran.
And that's the thing, Chester are now just conceding fouls. Okay, 2 of them may be a bit accidental, but that one was a bit on purpose.
Well, Salford in the bonus, I should say. Chester over the limits. That'll send Wisdom Adedire to the line for 2. Chance for him to get his 9th and 10th points of the game. And again, more concerns over the slipperiness of the floor.
Exactly that. It is a bit slippy, but they have been moving the seats around and all that stuff.
Moving the seats around. There's been games played on this all day, so there's obviously going to be sweat and liquid.
Exactly that.
It's a weird call from me, I'm not going to lie. But anyway, Adedire to the line for 2. Makes the first. 3 for 3 from the line is Wisdom Adedire. Can he make it 4 for 4? Or have I just cursed it? Make no mistake, Wisdom Adedire, the second Salford player into double digits. He moves on to 10 after Kozu Chegbu has 15. It's kind of just a classic Wisdom game to get 10 points. He hasn't really done anything too special, but you can just almost guarantee that he's going to end up in double digits.
Exactly that. He is one of those players that is that bit of a bully there.
No good on the 3-point attempt, but the rebound's grabbed by Salford. It's out to Akira. Akira is going to step back. Won't go for the 3 that time. Mahmood from deep 2 misses, and here comes Chester on the fast break. Otatamien throws one inside to Afran, then out to the number 7. He shoots the 3. It's good. And number 7 on to 6 points. Both his field goals coming by way of the 3-point line. Here's Gartree drives in inside, misses. Rebound grabbed by Adedire. Bounces in, pushes man off, no good. Grabs his own rebound. No good again.
3 chances to score.
Every single miss just riles Chester up, but Josh Okere handing the cookie jar, give me that. And it's good on the fast break shot. Josh Okere turning up the volume here in Chester. And the foul's called on the way down. That'll put Chester at the line for 2. You're just joining us on Shock Radio. It is Salford 50, Chester 37. Salford did lead by as many as 21. It's not going to be... it is going to send Chester to the line. I thought it would. Boom. Boom.
You're just messing around now for a bit.
I found out if you speak into the back of the microphone.
You mean like this? Ooh!
It was really loud, didn't it?
Okay.
Give whoever's audio mixing a little bit of a heart attack. But anyway. The first shot from the line's good. Joe Barwell, who seems to have got all of his points at the line. He's very good from there. He's on to 11. He leads Chester with scoring as he makes both of them.
He was good in the reverse leg at Salford. He always scored those like 3-pointers. A couple of times he missed, but most of the times he's got them in.
Lovely give and go there, but the shots it's just not been falling for Chester. But travel called. That's probably one of the cheapest turnovers you're going to see this season. Final game of this season, obviously. But anyway, Salford will have another possession, another chance at scoring. Here's Hassan. Throws the ball away though, that's poor from Mahmood. Here's Barwell, takes it inside, throws one out to that number 7. It's a deep 2. No good. Rebound grabbed though by Barwell, fouled and one. And Chester are within single digits.
Unfortunately for you, you've just lost your pen as well.
What's it gone down?
It's literally...
Oh no. Oh, I can't believe that.
You'll have to send Marshall. Anyway, here we go. From the line. Joe Barwell. Goes for it. Hits the rim. And misses.
The magic pen lives. Joe Barwell misses the free throw. It's not something we've seen too much from him this evening, but ultimately the 2 points gained on that and one probably suffices. Salford need a score though, really, to kind of put an end to this little run by Chester. Hassan takes it inside, fouled, no good. So a chance for Hassan for 2 points. Chester couldn't lead single digits after being down by 21. Very positive from the home side.
It is very positive. It has been a very poor half though from Salford and Chester really, but Chester's probably just edging it slightly.
You know all about edging it. Hassan to the line for 2. His first shot's good, and that's unbelievable form from Mahmoud Hassan. Didn't look like missing. Salford are back within 10. I almost lost my pen again. No good on the second though, but Chester missed the rebound somehow, and Salford will have the possession back.
Literally, it was Marsland and Osman just trying to... Both went for the same ball, just didn't work.
Anyway, here comes Salford. Bachu spinning, turning, misses. Rebound grabbed by Okere, and well, I mean, Mo Sam is on 4 fouls, so he's had to sit for the most of this third quarter. But oh, give me that! No, he's out of bounds. But it's unbelievable defense. I mean, it was an incredible putback from Josh Okere, and even better defense from the other side to tip that one out and prevent a sure bucket. In the end, he wasn't able to keep it in. The shots come in, and a deep 2 from Mert Gazelle puts him on 5 points. Lovely dribble move from Bachu. It's out to Adediri. Crossfield pass to Okere, who's on fire so far. Shoots the 3. No good. But Salford have managed to win the ball back, but they've lost it again. Trying to push it a little bit too far. And that'll bring an end to the third quarter. Salford still have a double-digit lead, but Chester are chipping away. Salford led by as many as 21 in the second, but at the end of the third, it's only a 10-point lead. Salford 53, Chester 43.
Exactly that. And You have to say Chester deserved that quarter. They were the better team. It was a very slow start, like not very entertaining. When that timeout got called by Coach Kevin, it finally hit a bit more. But right now, Kevin needs to tell his players, this isn't over. You can't be as comfortable as maybe that's what it was. Bit of complacency creeped into Salford. Now they've got to take control and dominate, or Chester will come out there and chip away more.
I'm not sure about you but from games that I've seen so far this season from the Salford basketball team, they're usually at their best when they're fighting from below, when they have a deficit to chip away from. They're not 100% used to having a lead to hold.
Yeah, it's exactly that. Like, they are very used to be chipping away and points to target to try and overcome a deficit, and they're really good at it. We've seen that a lot this season. I remember the game against Liverpool. At one point they were behind. Man Met, they were behind, got level, and then unfortunately lost it. But we've seen it so far this season. The games that they have, they if they go behind, they'll 9 out of 10 times go on and win.
Well, Salford haven't been behind since they were 5 points to 4 down. So it has been pretty dominant in terms of a Salford persuasion. However, Chester just chipping away at it. It's still a 10-point lead. So Salford's still very much in the driver's seat as we begin the fourth quarter. As the ball's thrown into Smith. Thrown out to Conroy. Conroy can't do much to keep that one in. Ends up turning the ball over himself. You can tell Conroy not very best pleased with his performance so far as the three-pointer comes in, air ball, and out for a Salford ball.
You know that bet that you had with Ethan? That's pretty safe, I think, right now.
I think I'm safe. We just need Salford to still win. Well, here he is on the ball, Conroy. Conroy under a bit of pressure, takes the screen out right, throws one into Uchegbu. Uchegbu on 4 fouls. Lovely spin move though. Misses, grabs his own rebound, takes it inside again. No good. Foul called against Uchegbu though.
What?
It's a charge foul, and I think that might be Uchegbu's night over.
See, I disagree with that. For me, I saw a shirt pull. There was definitely a pull on the shirt. I disagree with that one as a foul. I can't believe that, Sam.
Yeah, Kelly Obi getting ready to come in. Kozu Uchegbu not happy with the decision at all. So Kozu Uchegbu done for the day, and well, I mean, you've probably been Salford's best player, so that's only a positive really for Chester.
It's a massive positive for Chester when your team's best player gets ejected. For me, I disagree with the ejection. I don't think it was one, personally.
As Chester cut the lead back down to single digits there. Mert Gazelle. And a double dribble caught against Ethan Conroy. Things just don't seem to be going the way of Salford right now, and it's almost like a case of Salford are hanging on to the lead that they managed to build for themselves in the second quarter.
Exactly that. But they need to be aggressive. They need to go for it. Like, it's the last quarter of the season. Go out there, have fun, let's enjoy it.
Well, here comes that number 7. Throws one out to Osatamien, but he's unable to grab possession of that when it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Salford ball.
It's a big mistake there from Chester. They have the momentum now. They need to keep that momentum.
Where's Mo Sam? Another influential player on 4 fouls. Goes inside, goes down. Referee says no foul. But Wisdom with his hand in the cookie jar manages to steal a few cookies, but that one goes out of bounds. It will be a Chester ball.
I don't know about that. Maybe there was a little foul in there. Potentially not.
David Mbachu's going to come in. Going to take the place of Fabian Smith.
I think it's been a while since we've seen Fabian Smith. I think he's been injured. Another player like that is number 15 for Salford, Michael Kalman. Hello, mate.
Kozu Uchegbu still kind of seething at the decision to eject him, but ultimately the referee's decision is final.
Yeah, the referee's decision is definitely final. But for me, there was definitely a little shirt pull on Kosi as he's going to shoot. So I don't know why it was a charging foul.
Anyway, here comes Chester off of the the Wisdom poke out of bounds. The 3-pointer comes in from Afron. That's more of a pass. The shot's no good. It's then over to Sam. Sam takes it in right-handed, leaves the man on side and lays in for 2. Here come Chester again. They're back down by double digits. Gazelle drives in, not in my house. Mo Sam rejection.
It's a brilliant rejection, brilliant block. What a block! What force to get him rid of there. Brilliant defense.
Expecting him almost to finger wag at the man he blocked there, Mo Sam. A cruel rejection.
Saying not today, my
Just
son.
like me on most dating apps. Ball's thrown into bot, then out to the number 9, Barwell. Gazelle with the ball now. Shoots the 3. Air ball. No good. Mo Sam will take this one up. Ethan Conroy now on the ball. Under a lot of pressure. Throws one out to Mbachu. Takes one inside. Shoots the 2. Tries to bank it in. Leaves that one long. Salford just haven't really been able to make that offense click in the second half. Their good defense has kind of meant that they haven't been able to. They've been able to not have good offense, but still a bit worrying. Anyway, Chester miss again.
It is a bit of a worry, but as soon as they get a basket in, it'll feel like it.
Conroy for 3. No good. It's like I'm at a construction site, the amount of bricks that are being laid here. But as I say that, Kelly Obi with his first 2 points for the firsts. Salford are back up by 12. Oh, get rid of that. Wisdom, Adedire, big block.
If it does apologise to the crowd for forcing the ball into them.
Salford you can feel it starting to turn back in their favour here as we head towards the final 6 minutes of this one. Here's Kelly Obi, travels though. He may not be in Manchester, but he must have forgotten to tap out on that one. Mert Gazelle will take this one forward. Driving inside is Chester number 11, Osatamien, who will lay in for his 12 points of the game. Adedire left open from downtown, no good. Rebound grabbed by Salford though, and the foul on the way up. David Mbachu hasn't managed to get any field goals to drop. He has 1 point from the line, but his hustle players has been absolutely amazing, grabbing offensive boards and forcing fouls, just like that one there.
And that's his role. He wants to come on, be that man to just force the fouls, get any 3 points, like cheap fouls for Salford, just to get those points that are should be straightforward to get, but we always say it's harder to score when you just got a free throw down from like maybe a 3-yarder.
Lewis from the line makes the first as David Mbachu. Substitution has been made by both sides. Ethan Conroy back off the floor. Joshua Kiere's in. David Mbachu to make it 2 for 2 from the line. It's good. David Mbachu makes it a 12-point game, I should say, again. A bit less than 12 possessions. Gazelle tries the long throw in, misses, and the bounce pass forward, just Sam and Okere just not on the same wavelength. Lovely little bit of a hop, skip and a jump from the referee on the near side to head back over the other side as the fast break was snuffed out by the poor pass. Anyway, here come Chester again. We've got about 5.5 minutes left in this one. Salford up by 12, 59 to 47. The pass inside is rejected by Adedire. Now here comes Obi, one-on-one, drives inside and lays in Kelly Obi, who, well, he's no Kozu Chegbu, but He's been pretty solid since coming on for the ejected power forward. Here comes Chester again. Down by 14 now. Ball's thrown into Bot. Bot trying to size down Wisdom Adedire. Not going to work. Throws one out in the end to Barwell. Misses, grabs his own rebound. Lovely little spin move. And a foul's called. Substitution ready to be made. Ethan Garty ready to come on.
I think we've got a timeout here. So yeah.
Yeah, timeout called by Salford. Well, by Chester, I'm pretty sure. Both sides back out from the timeout. Sorry, I'm just too busy catching up on the Shot Varsity chat. Too busy catching up on the Shot Varsity.
I was going to say, it has been going mental on that chat. So we're going to start with a Chester ball here.
Chester ball thrown into Bot. Then out to the number 7, tries to throw inside, but intercepted by Mbachu, and Mbachu's fouled by Marsland. 7 tries a free anyway, no good.
We're in the last 5 minutes of the game. Last 5 minutes of the season. Let's Salford just want to go out there, have a bit of fun now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm having some fun right now. Sam into Adedire. Adedire throws one off to Garty. Bounces into Adedire, back to Garty. Garty turns lovely fine to Adedire, and he's not going to have an easy 2 points this season as he lays in. And Salford are starting to build that lead that they had towards the back end of the second quarter.
Exactly that.
Never mind. Ben Marsland from deep. Ben Marsland has 6 points, all of them coming by way of the 3-point line, and the lead's cut back down to 13. Adedire now. Then another give and go with Garty, and the throw was missed. I'm not sure how that wasn't a travel, I'll be completely honest, because it didn't look like it hit rim. But he missed the second shot anyway. Shot from the 7. Hits the rim, no good. Mosam throws one into Okiere. Okiere looks to take it past his man, tries to find Mbachu, but Mbachu was cutting towards the basket. Okiere tried to find him in the corner. The pass was just a bit too much on it. Goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Salford are finally going into this game. It's some of them just really just having a bit of a last hurrah. They haven't been up to their normal standards that we've seen throughout the season. Chester of just having a bit of fun. I think it's just a bit more of an exhibition.
Foul called, offensive one. The Salford ball. We head into the final 3.5 minutes of this one. It'll take some Tracy McGrady magic if Chester are to pull this one out of the bag, but Doesn't look like anything is going to happen other than a Salford win. Ball's thrown into Mbachu. Mbachu dribbles ball forward into Adedire. No foul on the inbound pass. There's Garty now. Takes a screen from Adedire. Plays one out to Adedire. Deep 2 from the number 12. No good. Rebound Chester, but again, just sneaking behind him is Josh Akire to tap that one out of bounds. He's always there. He's always watching. But Chester still with the ball. Bot taking the ball inside. Looks for a dunk. No good. Adedire with a clean rejection. Now here's David Mbachu with the dunk. What a way to introduce yourself to the first. 5 points for David Mbachu. Shot up is no good. Chester still with possession there. Thrown out to Bot. Bot deep 2. No good. Rebound grabbed by Chester, but tipped away by Sam, and Sam will drive that one forward. Plays one into Mbachu. Mbachu got a lot of confidence, but throws that one away.
He is very confident as a player.
Oh, Bot with a lovely bit of footwork there to get past Sam there and lay in over the much smaller man. Oh, the pass forward towards Wisdom's paw.
Wisdom just wasn't concentrated.
Yeah, I don't think Wisdom was on the same wavelength as Ethan Garty. I mean, the two haven't played together too much in competitive action this year, so
definitely
could put that down to that. But in the end, it's going to be a Chester ball. 13-point margin. I haven't done maths since GCSE. 65 points to 52 is the scoreboard. Here come Chester. Afran out to Oster to Mayen. Shoots the 3, no good. Rebound grab, Chester though. Barwell for 3, no good. Rebound again grabbed by Chester, and this is just the effect that not having Cozy on the court does. The no-look pass attempted by Osata Mayen goes out of bounds. It's again just Salford going, both sides really going through their paces here. Timeout's called, probably just a case of Coach Kev telling his side to, you know, have some fun in the final few minutes, but also to keep discipline.
Exactly that. Look, they're in the final bit now. Final moments of the game. Final moments of Varsity for 2024. Definitely got to keep their heads. Just make sure that they're strong enough and know what they're doing. But yeah. Timeout probably be the last one of the season. So for now, we'll just go out there, have a bit of fun, maybe put out the second team, see how they are. Maybe assess team for next year, for next Varsity.
Of course. I mean, obviously these two sides aren't going to be playing against each other next season. Chester back-to-back relegation, so they'll be in Tier 3 next year. Salford will obviously remain in Tier 2 after they were unable to get promoted for the second straight season. Not having Wisdom next year is going to be a bit of a tough one, but they've still got a good foundation, and with these seconds coming through as well.
Exactly that. Look, this is like Wisdom's last hurrah, so I really hope Wisdom can get like a really nice. So I really want him to get a dunk. That will just top it off, because he's been one of those players that every time we commentated on it said how good he is, how great of basketball he is, and 9 out of 10 times he will get the shock man of the match. I'm trying to remember how many he got last season.
Too many.
Exactly that.
But anyway, Salford are going to inbound, a minute 47 exactly left on the clock. They're up by 13. Probably very unlikely that Chester are going to drag this one back, but we've seen crazier things happen. Inbound into Adedire, out to Garty. And there's Fabian Smith back in the game. Wisdom throws the ball away though. Lovely bit of behind the back. Fouls called, no good. Barwell will go to the line for 2. Chance to put him on 15 points, which will tie the leading scorer, Kozu Uchegbu.
Yeah, as this game's coming to an end, really, it's been a I won't call it a classic that we have had.
No, it's not been the best basketball game I've ever commentated on, but I mean, first half was good. Second half just not been good enough though. Joe Bowell split the free throws, so he's on to 14 now. Getting into the final minute and a half. Most times just checking the clock. Gets to cross up his man, drive inside. No foul called, but he grabs his own rebound and tips it in. Mo Sam onto 8 points. Salford up by 14. Here's Barwell for 3. No good. Rebound grabbed by Bott. Bott no good. Tip rebound by Adedire into Smith, and then Adedire is going to get it back, and not a dunk, but an easy layup for Wisdom Adedire. He's on to 14 now, and Salford up to a 16-point deficit on the scoreboard. And with Wisdom cookies, and now here comes Adedire. Adedire one-on-one, but that's really good defense by Gazelle. He really wanted that dunk there.
He did. It could have been his last ever dunk for Salford. We've got one last timeout here.
Yeah, another timeout being called by Coach Kevin. Not 100% sure how.
I think it was Liverpool actually that called it.
Liverpool,
Chester.
I think we're in Anfield, don't we?
Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. It's been a long day for me.
It was Salford though. Salford in possession, so they called the timeout. Not sure how necessary it is. They are up by 16. As Courtney Holder is saying, go Sports. And go Sports.
Well, by the way, are we restarting with a free throw here, right? For
no, it's tipped out of bounds.
I thought it was giving a foul, that's all.
Salford on their way to a monumental dub, as they lead by 16 with 43 seconds left. And again, another dub in basketball.
Yep. I think that makes it, I think it's now 5-2 in Varsity.
Not overall.
Not overall.
You're not allowed to give away the...
No, as in 5-2 between these two in Varsity throughout the years since 2016.
Yes. Well, it seems like some of the rugby lot are getting ready to head to the car park, because that is where the trophy celebration will be held.
The announcement will be held there.
Anyway, inbound into Adedire. Adedire with a backdoor pass into Calamag. Calamag out to Garty. Calamag will receive the ball back, tries to throw the ball over. It's going to come out to Smith, then into Hassan. I have a feeling that most of these are third years, which is why the timeout was called. Garty for 3! Bang!
Oh, you go, Ethan. Maybe one of the Ethans wasn't good enough today. Had a bit of a rough day. But the new Ethan stepped up when it mattered.
Now here comes Wisdom. Finds Fabian Smith. Fabian Smith blocks. Wisdom with the putback dunk's no good. Garty hit another 3 there, by the way. Coach Robbie head in his hands. How insane would that have been?
It would have just been poetic for Wisdom. It would have just been Wisdom in lights for him there.
Wisdom in lights. Anyway, Chester will run this one down. Salford are going to win by 19 points as they dominate in the fourth quarter, just like they did in the second. A three-pointer scored, so it won't be a 19-point. It won't be a 21-point win, I should say. Again, I can't do maths. An incredible buzzer-beating effort from Ben Marsland. Puts him on 9 points. Three for 3 from deep is Ben Marsland. Maybe they should have gone to him a little bit more. But anyway, Salford are victorious in Varsity yet again. 60% of this sports hall going absolutely crazy because Salford have won again.
And you have to say that it's been a hell of a season for Salford, and they know what they're doing. They know how good their season is. Maybe next year that they could go one better and go for the league title, go for promotion next season. Do you agree, Sam?
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, the foundations are there. I mean, Salford, it's been too good this year for Salford. I mean, an unbelievable season across the board in terms of sports, not just the basketball, and, you know, finished off with an amazing day in Varsity, which cherry the icing of the cake. Salford basketball victorious by 18.
Exactly that, and I think we should do some mentions today to all the third years. Your final Varsity. I hope you guys have enjoyed it and have fun and going out with the band. As a third year myself doing shock radio, it's been one of those amazing years that I've just enjoyed tonight. Like being running around like a headless chicken to everybody back at home in Salford and everybody up here in gallery as well, here in the sports hall or in our media room.
Yeah, it's been absolutely amazing throughout the whole day. Well, we're going to head over, well, I mean, I'm not sure if we're heading over to anyone at the moment.
We're heading over to Scarlett.
We are heading over to Scarlett. Scarlett has a little bit of a down the line to do. So we're going to head over to her right now.
That insane cheer. Salford have absolutely dominated Courtney. The basketball.
Oh my god, there's so many wires.
Tripping over the wires there. How did you find the game, Courtney Bobs?
I can't lie, it was kind of annoying because you could tell that after a little while the Salford team were getting a little bit cocky about it, and you're like, come on, just keep trying. But they were pretty solid, I can't lie. Like, Chester really lost their oomph in that last quarter, I think. I think they've realised they weren't going to bring it back. And the defense on the Salford side, absolutely cracking. Like, they really, like, every time that Chester missed, it was straight back down the other way.
That's literally what I was about to say. Every time it was like sort of dwindling near their area of the court, it sort of, you know, you'd blink and it'd be straight back down the other end.
Exactly, yeah.
For the few minutes that I was cam up and it was difficult to pan, I was like, oh my gosh, it's going the other way.
Oh my god, what are you doing? It's like playing tennis a little bit, isn't it? But kind of
Literally,
basketball.
and if it's at that speed, you know it's good. And we did have a few miscellaneous chants, but to be fair, they were equal on both sides. Cause I think we're getting to that point in the day. People have had drinks. Tensions have been high.
But equally, I think people are getting a little tired. Every time someone started to try a chant, it would dissolve almost immediately. Almost immediately. One of my favourite chants I think I heard today was, all you are is a uni in a zoo.
All you are is a uni in a zoo or a uni and a zoo?
And a zoo, yeah.
Well, at least we're a uni and a zoo.
No,
if
not
that was
us,
oh, not us,
We
Chester.
don't have a zoo.
Allegedly. That's an opinion not shared by us or shock.
Sam's over as alright.
Yes! Come on!
You definitely seem very hyped.
Very good day. Very good day. We've got the announcement of the scores coming soon, and I'm very excited for that. But what a game that was in the basketball.
56-74. Salford winning by, let's do some quick maths, an 18-point margin. I was going to say I was stressing out then. 18-point margin. At the beginning, like towards the beginning, I was not worried, but I thought it was going to be pretty neck and neck in the first and second quarters.
I agree. I thought it was going to be quite tight, but it seems like we just kind of like came ahead and Chester just couldn't sort of bring it back a little bit. There was that little point in the third quarter where they were, you know, kind of bringing it back a little bit. It was only a five basket difference, but we managed to stay ahead, and it was pretty good.
Do you have any favourite parts of the game?
All right, my favorite part of the game. I mean, towards the end, where I mean, the third year's got to come on, and you know, we know how important like the third year it is for a third year to do varsity. I mean, I'm not sure about you guys as well, but I mean, from a playing perspective, it's absolutely, you know, immense to kind of get involved and do stuff like that. And that three-pointer at the end was absolutely amazing, and Wisdom really close to getting his dunk, and he's coming up, and we're going to talk to him hopefully in a little bit. I'm not sure if it'll go out live. But we're going to talk to him and I'll get his thoughts on just missing that dunk at the end, and it had been probably the cherry on the icing of the cake if he managed to get that dunk. But no, it was an absolutely amazing game to commentate on.
Oh no, he's here.
Hi.
Well, you are absolutely massive compared to every one of us. Oh my god.
I was just about to say, you are probably triple our height, which definitely helps for basketball, I'm assuming, being tall.
Yeah, obviously it's an advantage, you know. Obviously in the offensive boards as well. It's easy to get the ball when it's high, you know. I'm his favorite on that. Yeah, it's definitely an advantage, definitely.
So we all saw how well that game went, but how did it feel for you?
I mean, this is the second time I play Varsity, so, you know, there's a lot of people. I still feel a bit of pressure, but, you know, something that happens to me every day, so I didn't feel that much pressure at the end of the day. But for the team, it was amazing. It was amazing, yeah.
Were there any particular highlights of the game for you?
I think the big guy, Courtney, he was the man today. He was spinning everybody, and then the more he was doing everything. I just had to watch there and let them do their thing, you know. I'm very happy for the team.
It was really upsetting that you didn't quite get your dunk in there. You were so close.
I was there. I saw the lights and I saw the ball. I just missed it. But it was a good game anyways, but I'm happy with the win. So that's more important for me.
And how do you feel about the team? Obviously, you've had some third years. They're going to be leaving this year. How crucial have they been for you this year?
I mean, I think you saw Ethan. This is his last Varsity, and you saw his shots. It's going to really be painful to lose him because it's his last year. I think he had a good impact on this game, you know. I wish we had him for next year, but, you know, he can't have everything, so, yeah.
Do you have any questions, Sam?
I mean, yeah.
As the sports professional, you've got us two over here. Just
Don't be shy, don't be shy.
I won't be. I mean,
get in a little bit.
I'll get in a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I said on commentary, it's almost like you're guaranteed getting into double digits in points just because of how dominant you are. But it wasn't as dominant of a game as we're used to you seeing. You mentioned just then that you kind of just like step back and let the likes of Cozy and Josh and Mo kind of just take the reins. How important is it to have a team that is, you know, so dominant across the board that sometimes, you know, you can kind of just sit back and admire the work of your teammates?
I mean, I think you saw me last year when I had to do everything because we didn't have the same players. This year is a different story. You know, like you say, we got Cozy, we got more. So I just need to do the defensive work, let them play their game, let them run. They did all the work, so I'm happy. I'm like the old guy of the family. So, you know, I just have to sit back and let them do their thing.
And how would you assess your defensive work today? I mean, you kept their big guy pretty quiet throughout the whole thing. You had an amazing rejection towards the end of the game there as well. Pretty proud of yourself?
Yeah, I'm very proud of myself, you know, something that I practice on training every time, you know, I had to block people and I stay in front of them. Also for the team, we played together, very, very good defensively together as a team. We was tracking everybody, we was moving our feet, so I'm very pleased with our defensive performance today.
And yeah, I mean, just a massive fun.
I've got a little one.
So
I know, sorry, I just really want to ask this because it's on my mind and I will forget. So I've heard from the grapevine that your team, once you know you're gonna win, you start throwing in those like little tricky shots there, and I could see a couple of them sneaking away. What was that? Exactly. Tell us about that, please.
Listen, I was getting excited, you know, the momentum was there, I had to do something, you know. Obviously at the end, that three, if you made that and they put back, but you know, it happens during the game, so yeah, I get excited.
We got Go Sports. This is my sign. Go Sports. Give us a little Go Sports.
Go Sports!
Yeah, go
Let's go.
Sports! Woo! And obviously we're gonna see who's gonna be raising that trophy soon. Are you excited to go out there with your team and celebrate, depending on obviously how we're gonna do?
I hope we won this one, you know, I hope we won. Last year we won, the day before we won, so I'm expecting a win today as well, but regardless of that, the match was amazing, everybody had fun, so I'm happy. I'm a happy guy.
Win, lose, always happy.
Always happy, always happy.
Go ahead.
So, do you ever get nervous before or during matches? Because you seem really cool and collected now, but was it a different story before then?
Obviously, it's not my first time being here, so for me it wasn't that much of a pressure, but you know, I can handle pressure for my whole life, so for me it was just another day at the park, to be honest. But obviously, before the game, I always, you know, try to stay cool, try to stay focused, locked in, know what I can do. I'm very confident.
We all want to thank you of Varsity this year of 2024.
Thank you very
to
much
all
for
the players,
speaking to us.
spectators.
And I think we're wrapping up, aren't we, Courtney Bobs?
Yeah, we're going to let you go outside and see what the result is. And we're going to carry on.
Go
bringing it-
Sports!
Go Sports!